Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I tried something a little crazy. I challenged myself to save as much money as possible without sacrificing my lifestyle. And guess what? These 5 hacks actually saved me over $1,000 in just 7 days. So today, I'm going to walk you through each hack and how much money I saved with them so you can try them out too. Let's dive right in so you can try them out too. Hack number 1 is ditching food delivery. That's something I do a lot. I love to order food. It's convenient, but it definitely takes a toll on my wallet. So for this challenge, I decided to ditch food delivery and see how much money I could save. Normally, I spend about $45 a day on lunch and dinner combined, so that's $315 a week, just on food delivery. For lunch, I usually order something light, like a salad or sandwich, which costs me around $15. And for dinner, I often treat myself to a nice Thai or sushi meal that costs me around $30. Add up those 2 meals, and you get $45. I did this 7 days a week for a total of $315. But here's the kicker. I still wanted to eat well during this challenge, so instead of eating out, I went grocery shopping and meal prepped for the whole week. I spent about $70 on groceries. Yeah. $70 for 5 days worth of healthy lunches and dinners. On Sunday, I took out my biggest bowl and got chopping. I washed and cut up vegetables, portioned out containers with fruits and nuts, and cooked up a big batch of quinoa. For dinner, I made a giant pot of chicken and vegetable curry that lasted me 3 nights. By the end of my prep session, I had 5 days worth of lunches and dinners ready to go. The best part? I didn't sacrifice on taste or nutrition. And if anything, I probably ate even healthier than usual. By making my own food, I cut out the added costs of delivery fees, service charges, and tips, which can add up quickly. In just 7 days, I saved $250 by ditching food delivery and meal prepping instead. Not only that, but I also learned that I can stretch my grocery budget further by planning ahead. This hack really opened my eyes to how much money I can save when I put a little effort into planning. And speaking of planning, another great way to save money is to plan ahead when it comes to your bills. Hack number 2 is negotiating your bills. Now, this isn't something that I'm super excited about, but it's definitely worth the time and effort to negotiate your bills and save some money. Calling your service providers isn't exactly fun, but the amount of money I saved this week was definitely worth it. I spent about an hour calling my internet, phone, and insurance providers and asking for a better deal. Can you guess how much I saved? Get this, $180 in just 1 week. Here's how I did it. I started by calling my internet provider and telling them I was considering switching to a cheaper option. They offered to lower my monthly bill by $20 to keep me as a customer. Next, I called my phone provider and told them I was thinking of switching to another carrier. They weren't having it and matched their competitor's offer of unlimited data for $30 a month. Finally, I called my car insurance provider and asked for a discount. They ended up lowering my premium by $10 a month. With these new rates, I saved $45 every month, which breaks down to $180 in 1 week. Pro tip, always ask for a better deal when you're signing up for a new service or when your contract is up for renewal. Companies want to keep you as a customer, so they're likely to offer you a discount or a better deal to stay with them. If you have a few different providers, you can save even more money by doing this with each one. So take an hour out of your day to call up your service providers and see how much money you can save. You might be surprised at how much you can save just by asking. Hack number 3 is using cashback apps and points. This is a quick one, but definitely worth mentioning. I use cashback apps and credit card points whenever I can to earn rewards and save money. This week, I used them while grocery shopping, filling up my gas tank and making an Amazon purchase. And guess what? I saved $220 without even trying hard. It's literally like getting paid to shop. When I buy groceries, I use a cashback app that gives me a percentage of my money back based on what I purchase. So for example, if I buy $100 worth of groceries, I can earn $5 in cash back. I also use a credit card that offers points for every dollar I spend. Those points can be redeemed for gift cards or statement credits. This week, I earned 100 points for buying groceries, which is equal to a $10 statement credit. I also use a cashback app to fill up my gas tank and saved another $20. And finally, when I made an Amazon purchase, I used a credit card that offers 5% cash back on Amazon purchases. This saved me another $30. All in all, I saved $220 by using cashback apps and credit card points. It doesn't require any extra work. I just use what I already use and earn rewards while I'm at it. So make sure to download a cashback app and sign up for credit cards that offer rewards. It's a great way to save money without having to change your spending habits. Hack number 4 is selling stuff I don't use. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I kept putting it off. Then I remembered that I had a ton of stuff lying around that I just wasn't using anymore. So I decided to list them on Facebook Marketplace and see how much money I could make. Within just 3 days, I sold everything from old electronics to clothes to furniture and made $300. That's $300 that I didn't have before, and I didn't even have to go out of my way to make it happen. All I did was take some pictures of the stuff I had lying around, wrote a quick description, and listed them on Facebook Marketplace. Then I waited for the buyers to come to me. I had people coming over to pick up the items and pay me cash on the spot. It was so easy and convenient, and on top of that, I made $300 in the process. If you're not using something, list it on Facebook Marketplace, let it go, and make some money. You never know who out there needs your stuff and is willing to pay good money for it. And who knows, you might be able to make $300 in the process. And finally, hack number 5 is DIY fixes instead of hiring someone. This is a big one. I've always been guilty of hiring someone to fix small problems around my house. I mean, why not? It's easier to just hire someone to do it than to do it yourself, right? Well, I decided to take a different approach this week and fix things myself instead of hiring someone. And guess what? I saved $120 in just 1 week. This hack all started when I noticed that my kitchen sink was leaking. I knew I needed to fix it, but I wasn't sure where to start. I could have called a plumber to come over and take a look, but I decided to hop on YouTube and see if I could find a solution. Turns out the repair was pretty simple. All I needed was a $12 part from the hardware store and I could fix it myself. So that's exactly what I did. In less than an hour, I had the leaky faucet fixed and saved myself $120 on plumber fees. It was such a satisfying feeling knowing that I could fix the problem myself without having to spend a fortune on hiring someone. Plus, I learned a new skill that I can use for future repairs. If you're facing any small problems around your house, do yourself a favor and try fixing them yourself. You might be surprised at how easy it is and how much money you can save in the process. All right, guys, there you have it. 5 hacks that saved me over $1,000 in just 7 days. Do you want to know how much money you could save by cutting out Starbucks? Check out this video where I spill the beans on how much I saved by saying no to my daily latte habit. Click here to find out more. And don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.